Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Deep Dive, brought to you by RWG Publishing.
It's great to be back, digging into another story with you all.
Absolutely. We're here to pull out those key insights, those bits of wisdom from the material that hopefully resonate with you and maybe spark something.
Exactly.
And today we are jumping into Wrestling with Destiny, The Rise of a Champion by Bill Vincent. It's actually a fantastic read, published right here at RWG. Okay, so let's really unpack this. This deep dive takes us right into the electrifying world of professional wrestling. We see it through the eyes of Liam Carter. He's this young guy, small town, but with a truly massive dream.
Yeah, and what's so gripping here, I think, isn't just the wrestling, the physical side of it. It's really a deep dive into, resilience and self-discovery.
Totally.
And figuring out what being a champion actually means. Inside the ring, sure, but outside too. It's about how adversity, genuinely forges your spirit, makes it stronger.
And that's exactly what we want to do today. Go a bit deeper than just the surface lessons. We want to find those really impactful takeaways from Liam's story. What does it really mean to wrestle with destiny? How do you rise up when challenges hit? And crucially, how can you maybe apply some of these insights to your own goals, whatever they might be?
Yeah, let's get into it.
So let's start at the beginning. Liam Carter.
Yeah.
Before the fame, before the championship, he starts out in Maplewood, classic small town.
Right. The book paints this picture, doesn't it? Peeling paint on the house.
Yeah, the wobbly kitchen table, the milk crate chair, his mom, Susan, working these super long shifts at the diner. You just feel the grind.
You really do. And amidst all that, Liam's got this huge ambition.
But it's not just for him, is it? That's what's interesting.
No, not at all. And that raises a fascinating point, I think. How much of our drive is purely internal passion and how much is shaped by our circumstances, by wanting something better for the people we love?
That's a good question.
For Liam, it seems like a mix. He definitely wants to give his mom a better life. To take that worry off her shoulders, that's a huge motivator.
It's powerful stuff. But does one outweigh the other? The personal dream versus the feeling of responsibility?
I think they feed each other, honestly. The dream gives him the why, the passion for wrestling itself. But wanting to help his mom gives it this urgency, this tangible goal, maybe.
Right. Makes sense.
But you need that core love for the thing itself to stick with it through the tough times. Which actually brings us to his dad, Jack.
Ah, yes. Jack Carter. The wrestling dream wasn't entirely Liam's own idea, was it? It kind of came from his dad.
Exactly. Jack taught him the basics of a suplex when he was just 7. That whole "it's all about control" Liam line.
Make them believe you've already won.
Yeah.
Classic wrestling psychology, even then.
But then Jack leaves. He goes off to chase his own wrestling dreams, leaving Liam and his mom.
Which must have been incredibly tough.
Oh, absolutely. Liam carries this weight, Anger, confusion, probably some longing too. And this is the complex part, he's also kind of inspired by his dad having the guts to try.
He keeps that magazine photo, right?
Yeah, that old photo. It's like the symbol of inherited dreams, the pressure they bring, but maybe also the permission to try. Liam's trying to live up to something, but also maybe rewrite the ending his dad had.
So, okay, he's got the dream, the complicated legacy. How does he start making it real?
Well, we see him training, right, in that makeshift barn gym.
Oh, yeah, the salvage tarp, duct tape to some old foam. Very grassroots.
Totally. And he's got his best friend Danny there with him.
Danny's great. Giving him grief, get tossed around like a rag doll,
Yeah.
but also being that solid support.
Don't forget the little people. Yeah. Classic best friend stuff. Liam's focused on this local tournament, hoping scouts might see him.
And then comes this chance meeting. Almost out of nowhere.
Right, at the diner, he spots Mason Briggs, the Iron Bull, a legend.
Even though Danny's looks more like a guy who lost a bar fight.
Haha. Yeah, but Liam, he's just in awe. He has to approach him. He persists.
And that persistence pays off, sort of.
Well, it leads to that crucial piece of advice from Mason. Gruff, but profound. They got heart, kid, but heart's not enough.
You need discipline. You need to learn how to lose before you could even think about winning. That hits hard.
It really does. It's like the fundamental truth for anyone aiming high. You can't skip the learning how to fail part. It sets everything up for what happens next.
Because he gets that lesson pretty quickly, doesn't he? His first official match.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
He's nervous, understandably. Small town tournament, but feels like the big leagues to him. The small town dreamer.
And his opponent, Kyle, is bigger, more confident.
Liam struggles, takes some hits,
Yeah.
ultimately loses.
Okay.
Kyle nails him with that suplex.
Bam. Defeat. But connecting back to Mason's words, this loss is the moment.
How so?
Because right after, Mason Briggs walks up to him. He saw something. Not just the loss, but the fight before the loss.
He saw the raw talent, the hunger.
The aggression and, the heart. And he offers Liam a spot at a real wrestling academy.
It's incredible. The loss leads directly to the opportunity.
Exactly. It shows that sometimes, maybe often, our biggest setbacks are actually doorways. If you handle them right, if you learn from them, how you respond to failure can say more than winning easily.
But getting that offer is one thing. Accepting it, especially with his family situation, that's another challenge entirely.
For sure. He has to talk to his mom, Susan, and she's worried, naturally.
Understandably. Dreams don't pay the bills. Wrestling. It's a risky business. That's real talk.
It is. And Liam's plea, this is my shot, Mom, my only shot. You feel his desperation, his hope.
And Susan.
Yeah.
She eventually comes around, right? It's a powerful moment.
So powerful.
Yeah.
Tearfully, she says, if this is what you want, I'll support you. But we're going to figure out the details together.
Together, that word is huge.
It really highlights the sacrifices families make, doesn't it? And how crucial that support system is. You rarely see a champion rise completely alone. There are people holding them up.
So, with his mom's blessing, albeit a worried one, and Danny cheering him on.
Yeah, Danny's like, you're not abandoning her. You're building a better future for both of you. Great friend.
Liam makes the call. He accepts Mason's offer.
Even knowing Mason warned him about brutal training and fierce competition, he commits.
And he promises his mom, I'll stay true to who I am. Which is easier said than done, usually.
Absolutely. But that moment of decision, that commitment, that's where the trajectory of his life just pivots.
Yeah.
Makes you think, doesn't it? What choices are sitting in front of you right now that feel risky but could change everything?
Definitely food for thought. Okay, Liam's journey is really just kicking off here, from that small-town hope to making these huge life-changing decisions. If you're finding this as compelling as we are and you want to follow Liam's whole story,
Which you definitely should.
then dive into Wrestling with Destiny, The Rise of a Champion by Bill Vincent. We put the link to grab your copy on Amazon right in our show notes. Check it out. All right, so Liam gets to the academy. And it sounds intense, like immediately intense.
Oh, yeah. First person he meets is Coach Ramirez. Straight shooter. This place runs on discipline. Work hard, get better. Slack off, you're out. Sets the tone.
No messing around. And then there's the roommate, Ryan Steele.
Ugh, Ryan, cocky from minute one. You're bunking with the best. Stick around, you might learn something.
Instantly establishes that rivalry. But thankfully, he meets Ava too.
Ava's great. Friendly, talented trainee herself, she becomes a key ally, a voice of reason.
Her advice about Ryan is spot on. Don't let him get to you. He's good, but he knows it. And that's his weakness.
So smart. But the rivalry is real. Ryan's always trying to get under his skin. You'll be looking up at me from this mat a lot.
And Liam feels stretched thin.
Yeah.
The training, the new media stuff, trying to keep up with people back home.
Yeah, it's a lot to juggle. But that dynamic with Ryan, the competition versus collaboration thing Ava points out, is so relevant.
How so?
Ava tells him, you're thinking too much about him. Focus on your own game. That's universal advice, isn't it?
Totally. Wasting energy on rivals holds you back.
Exactly. Progress comes from focusing inward, on your improvement, not just trying to beat the other guy. Build your strengths.
Which ties into his next big hurdle, finding his own style. He starts off trying to copy other successful wrestlers.
And it doesn't work. Coach Ramirez calls him out bluntly. Looked like you were trying to be everyone but yourself. Wrestling isn't about imitation.
Ouch. But necessary.
Very necessary. Then Coach Harris steps in, pushes him towards self-reflection. What do you love about wrestling? What are you good at? What can you bring that's unique?
He has to dig deep, find his own voice, essentially.
Right. And this is where authenticity becomes key. You can't just mimic success. You have to find what makes you successful.
Right.
It's about shedding those layers of imitation.
And that's how the Carter Lock comes about.
Exactly. It wasn't planned. It started as an accident in sparring.
No way.
Yeah. Then he recognized something was there, refined it, worked on it, trial and error. It became his signature.
That's amazing. It's not just a move. It's like the physical manifestation of him finding himself.
Perfectly put. It's his unique stamp, born from authenticity, not imitation.
So things start clicking for him. He's winning matches in the semi-pro circuit. The Carter Lock is getting known. And then, boom, his past walks back in.
Jack Carter returns. But not as a wrestler?
Nope. As a commentator, Jack the Hammer Carter on TV. Liam must have been furious.
Understandably, he walked out, said wrestling ruined his life, now he's an expert. A bitterness is palpable,
But Ava encourages him to talk to his dad.
which leads to this really difficult but honest conversation. Jack actually expresses regret. Wrestling took everything. I thought leaving would make things easier.
Wow. And he offers to help Liam, the wrestling side of things.
Yeah, and this opens up themes of forgiveness, second chances. It's messy.
How does Liam handle it?
Cautiously. He agrees to let Jack mentor him, but only on wrestling, like trying to get something constructive out of all that past pain.
Smart way to navigate it, maybe?
And Jack shares some hard-earned wisdom, too. When I was your age, I thought wrestling is the only thing. It cost me friends, family, your mother. A warning about balance.
Another crucial lesson Liam needs to learn. Don't repeat the same mistakes.
Exactly. It's about learning from the past, both the good and the bad parts of that legacy.
But just when things seem to be looking up, maybe stabilizing, the rug gets pulled out from under him.
Yeah. Victor Kane, the shady promoter.
Ava warned him, didn't she? Notorious for shady deals.
And she did. But Liam signs anyway. Leads to this supposedly biggest match yet against the Hammer Hargrove.
And it's fixed. Rigged against him.
Totally rigged. He's humiliated. He confronts Kane, who's just cold as ice. You used me. If you're not willing to play, you're replaceable. Brutal.
Man, that's devastating. The fallout must have been intense.
Oh, it was. Terrible headlines, fans questioning him questioning himself, pushed him right to the edge of giving up.
But his support system holds strong.
Thank goodness for Ava and Danny. They remind him who he is, what he stands for. Danny's like, you decide what happens next. Feel sorry for yourself or get up and prove you're better.
That tough love he needed.
For sure. And this raises that question, right? Like, how do you rebuild after a betrayal like that? It's not just about wrestling anymore.
It's about reclaiming your integrity.
Exactly. Finding courage and vulnerability, choosing the hard, authentic path, even when the corrupt one seems easier. He has to decide what winning really means to him now.
And he chooses to fight back.
Authentically.
He does. He digs deeper than ever, trains like crazy with Jack, Ava, Coach Harris, his core team. It's a real redemption arc.
Which leads him to the National Wrestling Championship, the ultimate stage.
The ultimate challenge against the best. The pressure is immense.
Media spotlight, intense training. But he seems different now, right? More grounded.
Definitely. Jack and Ava keep reminding him of his heart, who he is at his core. And Liam's confidence isn't just bravado anymore. I don't just think I can beat him. I know I can. And he's also working on healing things outside the ring, helping his mom and Jack reconcile.
Yeah, that's huge. It shows his growth isn't just as a wrestler, but as a person. He's using his strength to mend things, to build bridges.
That connects back to what you said earlier about true champions.
Right. It's not just about individual glory. It's about the positive impact you have, the community you build or heal.
So, the final match, National Championship.
Yeah.
Against who else?
Ryan Steele, of course. The rivalry comes full circle.
The atmosphere must be insane.
Electric. The book describes this epic back and forth. Ryan's aggression versus Liam's strategy, all his lessons learned coming into play.
And then the moment. He remembers Coach Harris's words about the Carter lock.
It isn't just a move. It's your signature, your statement. When the time is right, use it.
And he nails it. Flawless Carter lock. Ryan taps out.
Championship. But again, the way he wins is significant. That Carter lock isn't just technique. It's him fully owning his identity, his story.
Taking control of his narrative.
Precisely. And even Ryan, in defeat, shows that flicker of respect, the handshake. It's growth for both of them, acknowledging Liam's hard-earned, authentic victory.
Wow. So he wins the belt. What comes next for him?
Well, his victory speech is powerful. Dedicates it to the underdogs, his family, his friends. This belt isn't just mine, it belongs to all of us.
Recognizing the collective effort.
Yeah, and he reflects quietly later. The win is huge, but it's also a beginning. He wants to give back, inspire others, use his platform for something more.
He understands the responsibility that comes with it.
Exactly. Which brings us back to the core idea. A champion isn't just defined by wins, but by how they handle losses, how they rise, and what they do with their success. Liam redefines championship away from just personal glory towards, like, mentorship and impact.
What an incredible journey. Seriously, this deep dive into wrestling with destiny just shows you, doesn't it? The road to achieving big things is almost never a straight line.
Not at all, but every setback, every challenge, every moment of doubt, it can actually forge something stronger in you if you let it.
Yeah, if you face it head on.
Definitely. And Liam's story really hammers home the importance of finding your unique strengths, your Carter lock, so to speak, and leaning on your support system, staying true to yourself. That's crucial for any big challenge you take on.
It really is about more than just the win, isn't it? It's who you become.
Absolutely. The journey itself, the growth, the impact you have along the way.
So thinking about all this, what does it mean for you listening right now? When you look at your own goals, your own challenges, what's your Carter lock? What unique strength can you develop and own?
And who are those key people in your corner? Your Ava, your Danny, maybe even your complicated Jack? The ones who support you, challenge you, help you stay authentic?
Definitely something to mull over this week.
Yeah.
And listen, if Liam's incredible journey struck a chord with you, if you felt yourself rooting for him or seeing parallels in your own life, you really should experience the full story. It's incredibly motivating.
It really is.
Grab your copy of Wrestling with Destiny, The Rise of a Champion by Bill Vincent. Like we said, the link to Amazon is right there in our show notes. It's a fantastic, powerful read. You won't regret it. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you for listening to the Deep Dive Podcast.